The royal revelation, a unicorn, disappears. In the heart of the Crystal Kingdom, where the rivers shimmered like silver ribbons and flowers sparkled like tiny gems, lived Princess Aurelia, a kind and brave young princess with hair as golden as sunlight and eyes that twinkled with curiosity. But what made Princess Aurelia truly special wasn't just her royal crown or her flowing gowns. It was her best friend, a magical unicorn named Sparkle. Sparkle wasn't an ordinary unicorn. His mane glowed like a rainbow at sunrise, and wherever his hooves touched the ground, flowers bloomed instantly. Together, Aurelia and Sparkle spent their days exploring meadows, racing through glittering waterfalls, and playing hide-and-seek in the royal gardens. Every evening, before the sun dipped behind the Crystal Mountains, Sparkle would rest in his jeweled stable beside the palace, and Aurelia would whisper, "Good night, my shining friend. Tomorrow, we'll discover something new again." But one bright morning, everything changed. The palace awoke with cheerful sounds, birds chirping, fountains splashing, and cooks preparing breakfast for the royal family. But when Princess Aurelia hurried to Sparkle's stable with his favorite golden apples, her heart dropped. The stable was empty. The soft hay lay untouched, and Sparkle's silver harness hung quietly on the wall. No hoofprints, no whinny, no shimmer of magic dust. "Sparkle?" Aurelia called softly, stepping inside. But only silence answered. A strange chill ran through the air, and a small purple feather fluttered down from the stable window. Aurelia picked it up and gasped. This belongs to the moon raven," she whispered. "The guardian bird of the misty woods." At that moment, Princess Aurelia made a solemn promise to herself. "I will find Sparkle, no matter how far I have to go." With her heart full of courage, Aurelia packed her silver satchel with maps, a lantern, and a pouch of enchanted seeds, gifts from her grandmother, the Fairy Queen. "Be careful, my dear," said Queen Seraphina, gently touching her daughter's cheek. "The misty woods hide many secrets. Trust your heart, and let kindness be your guide." Aurelia mounted her moon-white horse, Luna, and galloped toward the edge of the kingdom. The closer she rode to the misty woods, the darker the skies became. A soft fog curled between the trees, whispering ancient secrets. Deep within the forest, Aurelia reached an ancient weeping willow whose branches shimmered faintly. When she approached, the tree spoke in a low musical voice. "Princess Aurelia, daughter of light, you seek your unicorn through the night. To find what's lost, to heal your heart, begin your quest where shadows part." Aurelia bowed politely. "Wise willow, please help me. Sparkle was taken. Where should I go?" The tree's leaves rustled, forming a tiny path of glowing moss. "Follow the light, young one. Beware the caves of echoes, for not all voices tell the truth." With gratitude, Aurelia thanked the willow and followed the shimmering trail. The entrance to the caves looked like a mouth carved into the mountain. Strange whispers echoed from within. Some kind, others eerie and cold. As Aurelia stepped inside, the walls glittered with crystal reflections. But soon, the voices began to swirl around her. "Go back, princess. You'll never find Sparkle. He's gone forever." Her heart trembled. But then, she remembered her mother's words. "Trust your heart." Aurelia closed her eyes and whispered, "I know you're out there, Sparkle. And I'm coming for you." Suddenly, the voices faded, and a glowing crystal lit up the cave floor. Inside it was a clue, a strand of Sparkle's rainbow mane tied with silver thread. Excited, Aurelia tucked it into her satchel and hurried on. Beyond the cave flowed a wide, sparkling river, too deep to cross and guarded by a sleepy water dragon. "Who dares disturb my nap?" the dragon grumbled, lifting his shimmering blue head. "I'm Princess Aurelia," she said bravely. "My unicorn, Sparkle, is missing. I must cross this river to find him." The dragon blinked his sapphire eyes. "Many have come seeking something precious, but few offer kindness in return. Why should I let you cross?" Aurelia thought for a moment, then opened her pouch and sprinkled the enchanted seeds onto the riverbank. Instantly, crystal lilies bloomed, their fragrance filling the air. "These flowers are for you, dear dragon," she said kindly. "So you'll always dream sweet dreams." The dragon's heart softened. He lowered his tail like a bridge and said, "You may pass, brave princess. True kindness opens every bag." Aurelia crossed safely and waved in thanks as the dragon smiled and drifted back into the water. At last, she reached the misty clearing, where the moon raven perched atop a glowing rock. Its feathers gleamed purple and silver under the moonlight. "So, the princess comes for her unicorn," croaked the raven. "Yes," Aurelia said firmly. "Where is Sparkle? Why did you take him?" The raven's eyes softened. "I did not take him, child. But I saw who did." A dark mist swirled in the air, forming the image of a tall, shadowy figure. The Sorcerer of the Shadows, who had long envied Sparkle's light. "He trapped your unicorn in the Tower of Twilight, beyond the Mirror Lake," said the raven. "Only a pure heart can break the spell that binds him." Aurelia bowed gratefully. "Thank you, wise raven. I will set him free." The tower loomed tall and silent, wrapped in vines that shimmered with dark magic. Aurelia climbed the steps, her lantern glowing faintly. Inside, she found Sparkle, trapped within a circle of glowing runes. His eyes met hers, filled with love and hope. Before she could reach him, the sorcerer appeared in a swirl of black smoke. "So, the princess dares to defy me," he hissed. "Do you think love can defeat my magic?" Aurelia stood tall. "Not just love, light." She opened her pouch and threw the enchanted seeds into the air. They burst into radiant flowers that filled the tower with brilliant light. The sorcerer shrieked, blinded by the glow as the spell broke. Sparkle reared up, his horn blazing like a rainbow, and with one mighty stomp, he banished the darkness forever. The return to the Crystal Kingdom. When Aurelia and Sparkle returned to the kingdom, the sky erupted in color, the most beautiful sunrise the land had ever seen. The people cheered, and the fairy queen blessed her daughter with a crown of blooming stars. "Bravery, kindness, and love," she said proudly, "are the greatest magic of all." Sparkle nuzzled Aurelia gently, and she laughed, hugging him tight. From that day forward, the princess and her unicorn became symbols of hope and courage throughout the Crystal Kingdom, reminding everyone that true friendship and a kind heart can conquer even the darkest magic. Moral of the story: